All right, welcome everybody to your video about base chain, base systems, base ecosystem, whatever you want to call it. I think base is the talk of the town right now. And one thing that I've mentioned about base chain is that as an L2, I think it's going to be incredibly underrated, simply because Coinbase owns it. Coinbase operates it in a very, solid way. And they have a pretty incredible team led by Jesse Pollock, who is the main core dev and I would say the CEO of BaseChain. One of the projects that I want to talk about today is PaceBot. So PaceBot is a Telegram bot that if you've used Telegram bots before, it's kind of like this, where you have the paste bot sitting in your Telegram and you create your own wallet here. Again, there's no risk of you, connecting your MetaMask or your Phantom and losing your keys or anything, because you can create a separate internal wallet here, which is completely separate from your MetaMask or Phantom. They don't ever need to connect at all. So these are newly, freshly minted wallets that are created on Base ecosystem. And so I tried PaceBot. It was relatively simple, as you could see, right? Starting the bot, creating the wallet functionality, buying a little bit of Pace. I bought a little bit of Pace token just to test it out today. And one thing that I see about Base is, it gives me sort of similarities of what I found on Solana, which was finding Telegram bots really, really early. And Pace right now trading at 192K market cap, right? I had pointed this out to members in my Discord people way back in November 2023, which was ST Bot. ST Bot was a Solana Telegram bot that was trading at 96K back then, if you can see my screen right here. And ST Bot then, I think, ran up quite significantly. I think it went up all the way to almost 7 million up here. Let me go in market cap terms, right? So it went up quite significantly, right? Almost $7 to $8 million. Now I had bought, again, way back here, right? ST bought less than 100K market cap, and it took maybe a month or so, but after it ripped, it really, really took off, right? And even now, it still trades today at 2.26 million. So that was effectively a 22x from the point that I had mentioned it first here. And at the highs, it went up almost, 70 to 80x, right? So again, not telling you that this has that PaySpot has the same potential, but I've been trying to point out PaySpot to people, since last night and this morning, and I think it's an incredibly cheap price or relatively cheap market cap for something that has massive, massive upside potential, because Telegram bots like PaySpot are obviously going to be around for the foreseeable future. And they're going to generate significant amounts of volume, interest, users, attention, and money that flows through PaySpot. And again, please do your own research in terms of security and safety. So far, I found Telegram bots in general to be safe. I've used a bunch of them. And I find PaySpot, especially because it's a base chain product, to be, as an Ethereum product, to be a little bit safer. So, something to look into just as a potential position or potential research. Again, not telling you guys to buy or sell, not investment advice, but just kind of something that you want to be checking out. Because the thing is, Base as an ecosystem is so early that everything that you have, let's just say, for example, I don't know, Unibot, right? Unibot was one of the OG Telegram bots, currently still trades at $37 million. If you look at the max up here, Unibot traded at one point close to 200 million, right? Not saying that, I'm not saying that PaySpot has to get to 30 million or 200 million. I'm saying that the potential for Telegram bots is on the rise. And Unibot is a pretty good comparison in terms of market cap, right? Because Unibot has obviously a lot more users, a lot more maybe security and functionality and developers. But PaySpot is also just the up and comer, new kid to town kind of feel. And if you go to their website, you can look up all the information regarding PaySpot, their contract address, exactly what their plans are, what to do, how to do things differently, the roadmap of what they're doing, and of course the tokenomics of, what exactly they're going to entail in terms of uh, how much the team keeps, how much is left for marketing, how much they're going to give away, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So I think all things, considered, I think PaySpot is going to do really, really well. Please make sure you do your own research. All right. Now, last but not least, of course, Bluecore, Bcore, which is, again, one of my favorite positions that I've spoken about at a much, much cheaper price, right? So I try to give people insights of what I'm buying almost around the same time that I actually buy, right? So for example, as I started to dabble and buy PaySpot earlier today, a couple of hours ago, I also, and again, PaySpot is now trading slightly higher, like barely higher, a couple of hours ago. But the point is that, even Bluecore, okay, I have mentioned Bluecore on my Twitter feed. Let's see, B Core on my Twitter feed, I think around like 8 or 900K. Let me see here. The first time I'd mentioned it, I mean, you can also see even over here. Yeah, so you can see it was trading at 860K, right? Now Bluecore trades at a very cool 2.8 million. Now, can it go lower? Yeah, obviously it can. But the point is that, when you look at legitimate teams like Bluecore, where they have real product building happening, a real community, again, you can go to Telegram and check out Bluecore and see what the community is about, what they're building, ask questions. It seems pretty legitimate to me. And, for that reason, I see Bluecore as another part of my core positions on the base ecosystem chain, right? So PaySpot being one, which again trades at an extremely low value, and Bluecore another. Now, if you want to do, again, Bluecore as a comparison analysis of market cap, pure market cap. So we did, PaySpot, we compared PaySpot to Unibot, right? Well, Bluecore is trying to accomplish something a little bit more different, which could be a little bit more of a similar product to like Arrow, which is um, already on base chain, which again has a market cap of 237 million. Or it could be, I think it has elements of a DEX, like a Uniswap, which trades at an insane, 10 billion market cap, right? So Bluecore has the elements of both Aerodome, let's just say on the low end, which is more of a exchange, finance product, which is 237 million. But then it also has the elements of a DEX, which is, Uniswap style, which is at a 10.5 billion market cap, or something a little bit lower. I think, well, 1 inch is more of like an aggregator. I don't know. Let's just say like Radium, right? Because Radium is, much smaller because it's on Solana. It's a newer ecosystem, Solana that is, and it trades at a 360 million market cap. So the point is that you have relative, comparison analysis that you can make of new products like Bluecore to things like Radium, which are on smaller ecosystems, and there may be, facing other competitors like Orca, which is another sort of, DEX ecosystem product, and Orca also trades at 220 million. So you have now the ability to look at products not only not just in isolation of what exactly these individual products are on the ecosystem, but you have a relative valuation comparison that you can make to similar products on different ecosystems. Things like Radium or things like Uniswap. Obviously, Uniswap is a little bit more higher end. Radium is, possibly a lower end product. So between the price of a floor on the lower end, which is 360 million for Radium, and on the higher end for Uniswap, which is 10.5 billion, I don't know, take like the bottom bottom 30 percentile of the bottom and the top of these, and it's still, you're still looking at, maybe somewhere near $500 million, if all things go well in Bluecore. And again, anything can happen in crypto, right? Maybe there are hacks and scams, and bad issues happen on base, or the team itself doesn't work hard. Anything can happen. But so far, the team seems pretty trustworthy. I spend a decent amount of time in their Telegram, asking questions, or trying to discuss important issues regarding the product, or we're just kind of hanging out, shooting the shit in the Telegram. So all in all, keep an eye on Bluecore, keep an eye on Pace, which seems like it's slowly taking off. I haven't even dropped my video, so it looks like someone is getting a whiff of it. But yeah, it's not investment advice. Please do your own research. And just full disclaimer, I obviously do have a position in both Pace and Bluecore, but not anything significant. I will start increasing my position as price validates or invalidates me. So far so good on both Pace and Bluecore, and I will continue to add more as the price goes up. Because again, like I said, if I do the comparison of a ceiling of what Bluecore and PaceBot could get to, which is Radium market cap or Uniswap, or the Aerodome Finance, which are trading at hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, or even Unibot, which trades at 37 million for PaceBot. The ceiling upside is pretty good. And so I'm looking forward to that. Please do your own research. Again, not investment advice. So yeah, good luck with everything. Do your own research. If you have any questions, you can find me on Twitter. Always happy to help. Hopefully we find more opportunities. Like I found ST Bot back in the day, less than 100K market cap, and hopefully I'm finding maybe this Pace Bot, which hopefully trades at multiple millions maybe someday, or Bluecore that maybe trades at tens of millions someday. But again, I always know that never to put all my eggs in one basket. Please do your own research, manage your risk accordingly. All right. Cheers. Good luck. And yeah, take care. If y'all have any questions, happy to help. Okay. Take care.